closed along the back. I read one line and feel the winter crack, then opened my palm and let the paper learn to float. The current has a way of saying hush, teaches silence how to move. I let the river carry yesterday, but I keep the woman I became. I loosen every finger from the names that used to stay, but I don't let go of my flame. Pages drift and disappear, still my footing does not fade. I let the river carry yesterday and keep the woman I became. Some letters smell like gasoline in June, some like coffee rings and snow. I once wrote prayers to a face that left at noon. Now I write weather I can't control. The reeds applaud with their slim green hands. Stones remember when I could not stand. The robin tugs a thread from shore, stitches up the day I tore. I let the river carry yesterday, but I keep the woman I became. I loosen every finger from the names that used to stay, but I don't let go of my flame. Pages drift and disappear, still my footing does not fade. I let the river carry yesterday and keep the woman I became. I signed one simply with my first and middle name. No borrowed vows, no borrowed blame. Folded once like a small white boat, set it free and feel the ribcage float. There's a ring of sunlight on the water's throat, a soft gold answer I don't have to quote. Maybe mercy isn't falling, it's the art of setting free. Maybe strength is not from holding, but from holding fast to me. So I keep the voice I learned to trust and lay the rest down in the silt and hush. I let the river carry yesterday, but I keep the woman I became. I loosen every finger from the names that used to stay, but I don't let go of my flame. Pages drift and disappear, still my footing does not fade. I let the river carry yesterday and keep the woman I let the river carry yesterday and watch the past go soft and plain. If the tide returns with pieces of the old parade, I'll wave and say my name again. Pages drift and disappear, but the shoreline knows my claim. I'll let the river carry yesterday and keep the woman I became. Let the river carry yesterday and keep the woman I became. Slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. July hum low through the soy field nights, crickets keeping time we could trust. Your hand found mine like a riverbed stone, warm with the day but easy to hold. Radio crackled a half-remembered tone, and every shy step grew bold. Now where the road runs out of names, we learned a fire can glow without flames. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. I swore the dark learned how to be light, just from the way that you leaned in close. If time had brakes they gave out that night, hearts shifting from rust into rose. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. Stitch little stars in the dirt, lanterns of earth under our feet. Your laughter rose like a cotton dress skirt, catching the breeze in the heat. We didn't say forever, not even once, just let the horizon sign for us. A kiss like a spark on an old fence post, in silence that didn't need fuss. Every breath between the beams turned field work into dreams. Slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. I swore the dark learned how to be light, just from the way that you leaned in close. If time had brakes they gave out that night, hearts shifting from rust into rose. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. Some love starts loud like a thunderhead roll, ours came soft as hay on the floor. You traced my name where the shadows stole, I promise you didn't need more. We turned like rows at the end of a run, wide then straight into truth. Even the moss thought we were the sun, the way they circled me and you. Clock on the dash forgot to chime, so we counted by the sway and the time. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. I swore the dark learned how to be light, just from the way that you leaned in close. If time had brakes they gave out that night, hearts shifting from rust into rose. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. Years will carry us past this field, harvest heavy, winter seal. But when the world feels loud and rough, I'll meet you where the beams are enough. No band, no crowd, no silver stage, just two hearts on a gravel page. Headlights, starlight, breath and trust, glitter made from simple dust. And morning found us with the dew on our sleeves, boots by the tire like a prayer. We loaded the day with a pocket of leaves and left our footprints there. If anyone asks where love begins, I'll point to that wide-eyed night. Two silhouettes in a working man's wind, learning how dust becomes light. Say the word and I'll cue that song, and we'll turn the rows all night long. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. I swore the dark learned how to be light, just from the way that you leaned in close. If time had brakes they gave out that night, hearts shifting from rust into rose. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. turns into love. We slow danced in the tractor's headlights, dust turned into glitter between us. Morning bus stop, silver mist on Main. Your scarf, a small flag of everyday grace. I learned the schedule by the way you hum. Coffee steam drawing halos round your face. Paper ticket tucked like a secret prayer. I keep my distance, but my hope stands near. I mark the minutes by the lift of your eyes, like mileposts on a quiet county drive. I don't need a promise, don't need my name on your skin. I count your smiles like heartbeats, keeping time within. From the bus stop, bookshop, corner booth I've been, it's enough to see you happy. The world feels warm again. Used bookstore bell rings, soft and thin. Dust turns to daylight when you spin the aisles. You choose old poems with a broken spine. I fold your laughter, save it for the miles. A note I'll never send rests in my sleeve. It says be safe, be bright, be free. I keep my kindness like a porch light on, for strangers and for you when evenings run long. I don't need a promise, don't need my name on your skin. I count your smiles like heartbeats, keeping time within. From the bus stop, bookshop, corner booth I've been, it's enough to see you happy. World feels warm again. Corner cafe, your window seat, church sun paints the sugar like Sunday snow. Sketch the day in a napkin's edge. I underline the joy that only you might know. My wallet holds ideas, small as seeds. I plant them in the roads you read. If love is sometimes thunder without rain, let mine be weather you'd never have to brave. I'll be the quiet that won't ask a single thing, just proof that goodness still knows your name. I don't need a promise, don't need my name on your skin. I count your smiles like heartbeats, keeping time within. From the bus stop, bookshop, corner booth I've been, it's enough to see you happy. World feels warm again. No, I don't need a promise or the weight of where you've been. I keep your laughter like a compass pointing in. From the bus stop, bookshop, corner booth I've been, it's enough to see you happy. World feels warm again. It's enough to see you happy. World feels warm again. The porch light stares at the gravel lane. Coffee cools by the window screen. Semaphores of rain on the pane. Headlights stitching then unseen. Some nights I swear I hear your key, then just the clock and the fridge. Out past the silos, mile 13, a low note lifts the ridge. Steel on steel, a measured ache. Counting breath, the rails all make. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Same time, same line, same dark, same myth. If heartbreak keeps a timetable, then I guess I'm riding with. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. They paved the road where we once parked, painted lines through our July. Now I time the dishes to the dark and let the whistle tell me why. There's a freight of thoughts I never mailed, a boxcar full of tried and failed. I stack them neat when courage pales and let the eastbound wail. Across the trestle, through the bend, it marks the start and marks the end. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Same time, same line, same dark, same myth. If heartbreak keeps a timetable, then I guess I'm riding with. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. At the crossing, red eyes blink, gate arms drop like prayer. I listen more than think, let the cadence clear the air. Your sweater's still behind the seat, ticket stub in the visor seam. A quarter after iron feet, walk straight through my dream. I don't beg the night to stay, I just count the miles each way. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Same time, same line, same dark, same myth. If heartbreak keeps a timetable, then I guess I'm riding with. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Maybe mercy's not a rescue, maybe it's a clock that runs. Maybe healing's how you line up with the rhythm of what comes. I'll stand where gravel meets the timber, let the rumble cross my chest. What I cannot fix I'll number, what I can I'll let to rest. Whistle low, whistle long, teach your body to be strong. Switchyard lights in winter fog, conductor's hands like sparks. I read the faces on the cars, find ours in the marks. A westbound drags the day behind, the local carries dawn. Between them both I make a mind to stay when gone feels strong. Every quarter past the hour I trade sorrow for a power. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Same time, same line, same dark, same myth. If heartbreak keeps a timetable, then I guess I'm riding with. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Some nights soon I'll miss the sound because the 8-wheel moon. I'll set the cup, I'll lay it down and find a lighter groove. Till then the rails and I agree on quarters, halves and whole. I let that whistle measure me and not my empty bowl. Mark the minutes, let them pass like light through bottle glass. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Same time, same line, same dark, same myth. If heartbreak keeps a timetable, then I guess I'm riding with. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can almost live with. Gate arms rise, the night exhales. I breathe in time with leaving rail. The train horn turns loneliness into a schedule I can live with.
My pickup smells like cedar and second chances. Seats seem stitched with yesterday's miles. The change rattles time and the coffee can dances. Dash lights blink like forgiving smiles. There's a dent in the door from a stubborn year, a map in the glove box folded thin. I roll the window, let the dawn in here, and breathe like I could start again. If mercy rides on 4 good tires, let this road be where it fires. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, like Sunday rain on a weathered fence. I shift through gears where hope advances, find first again when I lose my sense. If love's a town at the end of these branches, I'll steer by heart, not by the dents. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, and that's enough to make amends. Your sweater's in back with a fairground ticket, faded red like a summer hymn. We said too much and then went silent. Now every mile asks, will you let me in? Radio prayers through a static valley, preacher and poet share the band. I tap the wheel where your name once rallied, and practice truth with open hands. Mercy rides on 4 good tires, let this road be where it fires. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, like Sunday rain on a weathered fence. I shift through gears where hope advances, find first again when I lose my sense. If love's a town at the end of these branches, I'll steer by heart, not by the dents. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, and that's enough to make amends. Stop for gas where the lilacs lean. Old man nods like he knows the news says, son, the road keeps folks between what they run from and what they choose. I bought a flower from the roadside stand, set it on the dash like a vow. Let cedar and bloom take the same command, teach stubborn fingers how. Count to 4 and breathe it through. Say the words you owe and do. My picket smells like cedar and second chances, like Sunday rain on a weathered fence. I shift through gears where hope advances, find first again when I lose my sense. If love's a town at the end of these branches, I'll steer by heart, not by the dents. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, and that's enough to make amends. Maybe Grace rides shotgun quiet, hands out the map when pride gets loud. Maybe peace is pulling over, letting both our tempers cloud. I'll leave the keys on your palm's porch light, say keep them if we're real. We'll sit inside the cab tonight and tell the truth we feel. Cedar in the vent, second chance in the air. Roll the windows down, let forgiveness smell like there. I turn onto the lane with the leaning pines, porch light steady as a hymn I know. Your shadow wavers on the curtain lines. I park real slow, let the engine go. I bring the flower and the miles I've learned, dust on my boots like a penance paid. You open the door where the daylight turned and the world gets quiet, unafraid. If mercy rides on 4 good tires, let this love be where it fires. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, like Sunday rain on a weathered fence. I shift through gears where hope advances, find first again when I lose my sense. If home's a word that our breath enhances, say it soft and say it hints. My pickup smells like cedar and second chances, and I'm ready to make amends. We sit and listen to the engine tick, 2 hearts slow and learning thick. Cedar in the cab, second chances in the air.
Cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Sun-faded plastic spider like a memory, every line of place we stood. Cigarette burns on the edge by the vent, laugh lines pressed where your fingers went. Motel keys rattling from the radio face, a breadcrumb trail through time and space. Turn the dial till the past comes in, let the static say where we've been. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Every scar is a mile and a mystery, every squeak sings we were good. When the map says turn but our hearts say stay, we follow the creases we understood. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. There's a coffee ring by the odometer's eye, for mornings we chased an open sky. Smeared a cherry from a roadside pie, and a dent from laughing too hard to cry. July spilled heat through the windshield glass, your bare feet tapping a rhythm that lasts. We circled towns we couldn't pronounce, counting blessings like we lost count.
Pages tear, but the miles remain, written in dust like a first and last name. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Every scar is a mile and a mystery. Every squeak sings we were good. When the map says turn, but our hearts say stay, we follow the creases we understood. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Remember that storm at the county divide? Wipers like metronomes keeping us alive. Your hand found mine where the glove box sticks. We named the thunder and prayed in ticks. There's a scratch from the ring you used to spin, a tiny groove where the songs wore thin. No atlas shows how close we came to losing the road or forgetting our names. Soft as dusk on an old wood hood, close your eyes and it reads so good. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Every scar is a mile and a mystery. Every squeak sings we were good. When the map says turn, but our hearts say stay, we follow the creases we understood. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Folded pages fade and tear, but love leaves marks in open air. North is the way your voice leans true, south is the warmth I fall into, west is a sunset we never call, east is the light on a kitchen thaw. If we get lost, we only need the line where your laughter leads. Read the miles in the sun-baked skin. Every road we took is written within. Now the atlas sleeps in the seat back bag, while the dash keeps tracking a secret tag. Kids in the rear with their window art, tracing the roots on the glass of the heart. We stop where the peaches perfume the air, share one bite and leave some there. Another crack blooms, quiet, small, a new line added to the legend of it all. Point the grill where the day feels right, let the dashboard tell us night. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Every scar is a mile and a mystery. Every squeak sings we were good. When the map says turn, but our hearts say stay, we follow the creases we understood. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. Run my thumb where the sunlight stood, and feel the waypoints like I knew I would. A cracked dashboard maps our history, better than the road atlas ever could. The river carries my worries downstream. I stand on the bank where the willows lean. Skips a light on a broken run. Pebbles talk soft to the setting sun. I toss in the fear I can't afford, watch it sail like a paperwork. But just when the current starts to roar, your name keeps floating back to shore. I count the ripples, 1, 2 more, still hear you knocking at my door. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I pray it drowns in the eddies between, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I send it off like a faded dream, and the water says not anymore. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I wrote you out on a maple leaf, hoping the bend would bring me relief. Watch it spin past the cottonwood roots, past kids in the shallows and Sunday suits. I whispered go to the drifting line, gave the pass to the slow decline, but the leaf came back like it's been here before. Your name keeps floating back to shore. I skip a stone to break the spell. It hops then sinks in your eyes so well. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I pray it drowns in the eddies between, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I send it off like a faded dream, and the water says not anymore. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. There's a bridge where we carved two hearts. Rain washed the rails, but it spared those marks. I walk it slow with the grain and rust, learning the difference between love and trust. The currents a choir with 1,000 throats, singing our secrets in silver notes. I listen for peace, but I hear you more. Your name keeps floating back to shore. Let the banks hold what words ignore. Your name returns like a tide at full. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I pray it drowns in the eddies between, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I send it off like a faded dream, and the water says not anymore. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. Maybe love is a homing line, a hidden current under time. Maybe healing is not a door, but standing still where the waters roar. I cup the stream in my open hands. It slips right through but understands what stays, what goes, what's worth the ore. Back and back the same old lore. Your name keeps floating back to shore. Dusk of herons ride the sky, long slow letters as they fly. I read them wrong, I read them right. Either way, you show up in the light. I build a prayer from driftwood sticks, a little raft with hopeful tricks. But dawn or night's what I implore. Your name keeps floating back to shore. If mercy's wide and grace is deep, then let that river rock me to sleep. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I pray it drowns in the eddies between, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I send it off like a faded dream, and the water says not anymore. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. So I'll meet the morning where the minnows pour, and make my peace with what returns once more. Your name keeps floating back to shore. Your name keeps floating back to shore.
Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. Steam in the dark like a tried and true friend. Thermos warm in my calloused hand. Headlights paint rose on a sleeping land. Prayer on my lips I don't quite plan. I breathe in the grit, I breathe out the doubt. Hear the barn door groan in the morning shout. One sip, one step, boots hit the floor. I've been here before and I'll be here more. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. I drink down the tremble, stand up again, name every shadow friendless. If faith is a seed and hope is rain, let it fall where the furrow's been. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. The rooster throws sparks at the paper black sky. Wind tugs loose at a fence line side. Bills on the table and weather to guess. Clouds like questions that I confess. You touch my shoulder at the kitchen door. Say go on, you've done this before. I kiss your cheek and I make my way toward the roads that teach me to stay. Heartbeat steady as the diesel spin. Let the day break where I walk in. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. I drink down the tremble, stand up again, name every shadow friendless. If faith is a seed and hope is rain, let it fall where the furrow's been. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. First pass down an ocean of corn. Tires hum low like a vow reborn. Mist on the ditch like a veil half raised. Sun stuck fast in a pewter haze. I count my blessings in gears and grime. Find a little mercy in the meter time. Every acre says keep your nerve. Every turn says watch and serve. Soft and simple, breathing men, let the morning be your friend. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. I drink down the tremble, stand up again, name every shadow friendless. If faith is a seed and hope is rain, let it fall where the furrow's been. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. Maybe brave is just a burden shared, hands that shake but still get there. Maybe love is fuel you can't see burn, heat in the belly when the seasons turn. I'm not a hero, I'm a steady hand, threading tomorrow through this land. Sip and step, row by row, watch the light come on slow. By noon the clouds break open a grin, sweat on my collar like a second skin. I think of you setting bread to rise, hope in the oven, truth in your eyes. I'll bring home stories and a quiet grin, lay down the tools where the day's been. And when the clock leans back toward night, I'll set the pot for another fight. What we carry, what we send, me in the morning, friend to friend. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. I drink down the tremble, stand up again, name every shadow friendless. If faith is a seed and hope is rain, let it fall where the furrow's been. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless.
fades thin, where the sky turns gold, I find my heart where the rose unfold. Coffee tastes like courage at 5 a.m. when the fields and my fears both look endless. The night feels foreign now, the streets forget my feet. Lamps stare like strangers, hollow circles of light. There's a hush where your voice used to cut the dark, an empty echo where my name once woke the night. I walk past doorways stitched with your laughter, past windows that keep the memory of your flame. Every shadow leans away from me, and every silence answers only with your absence. I used to be called into warmth, now I wander like a lost flame. A night without your name, the sky forgets how to fall. All the stars are strangers now, they don't know where to light. I keep listening for a voice that won't come back. My heart is a room with the door closed tight, a night without your name, and I'm learning how to be alone. The clock counts small betrayals in the dark, minutes like small knives I try to hide. I reach for warmth in the pockets of memory, but my hands come back colder every time. Your lullaby is a postcard I can't touch, the melody frayed at the corners of my mind. Once your whisper guided me like a shore, now the tide recedes and leaves me blind. I used to be carried by your sound, now I drift on an uncharted sea. A night without your name, the world forgot the words. Every street repeats my footsteps, but none of them lead home. I keep waiting for a whisper in the dark, a single syllable to break the stone. A night without your name, and I am learning how to let go. Call me, if only once, so the dark remembers me. Call my name, so I know I'm not erased.
roadside sign blinks vacancy in tired blue. Numbered key fobs like freckles on the desk. Ledger open to a page and knows our names, but not on the same line, never in the same breath. You on a Monday 3 summers ago, me on a Thursday with rain in my shoes. The room smell like lemons and miles to go, and the highway hums its borrowed lullabies of truth. Receipts keep time in carbon black, and towns memorize our exits like a fact. Closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking, metal prayer in a bending hymn. We don't need thunder, we don't need thinking, just the soft release of what has been. Under fluorescent mercy, cold and blinking, we learn that closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking. I've signed this desk before with different storms. You wrote your name in a younger hand. The night clerk nods like he's seen every form of someone trying hard to understand. Notes on the corkboard sell a boat of band. Someone's dog, someone's TV stand. Between the ice machine and laundry land, the past walks by in flip-flops, hand in hand. We were parallel lanes with the same old aim, close enough to wait, never to change. Closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking, metal prayer in a bending hymn. We don't need thunder, we don't need thinking, just the soft release of what has been. Under fluorescent mercy, cold and blinking, we learn that closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking. There you are at the humming white shrine, bucket under, hair damp with road. I fish out change, you do the same. 4 small circles of letting go. You say hey, I say hey back. The hallway light forgives our years. You drop your coins, I drop mine after ice falls like tiny, honest tears. The ledger knows the order, not the why. The beds know shapes the time outgrew. We sign where we are, not where we try, and let the miles release their due. No speeches, no keys return with grief, just metal kissing metal, clean and breathe. Closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking, metal prayer in a bending hymn. We don't need thunder, we don't
Closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking, ice like hell on a roof made new. We take our cups and walk back sinking into separate rooms with lighter shoes. Under fluorescent mercy, cold and blinking, we know that closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking. Closure can sound like 2 quarters clinking.
My mother's hands folded in the sky in the bedtime prayers. Tucked the stars in needle-like sheets, moonlight pooled on cedar chairs. Crickets bowed at dusty feet. She smoothed the thunder like a wrinkle in a robe. Hummed the same old lullaby, said, "Child, your heart's a traveling road." Palm to palm and eyes shut tight, hear the harvest of the night. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room there. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Kept the radio low on weather days, counting seconds between the flash. Said every storm is just a phrase, let it pass, don't let it lash. She traced across where my worry lay, kissed the dust from dandelions. Name your thanks before you stray, and I did 1,000 times. Rise and squeak on the old screen door, went like a hymnal through the boards. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room there. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayer. Years rolled on like wheat truck songs. I learned my miles and sins, built a house where the nights felt long, lost my temper now and then. When silence felt like winter ash, I heard her whisper through, "Count your mercies, let go fast, hold light to what holds you." Phone to ear, I swear I hear that old porch light draw me near. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room air. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Maybe grace is learned in kitchens, steam on panes and supper steam.
Maybe hope is simple mending, threaded through a childhood dream. If I ever find my voice wandering far from what is kind, I'll fold the sky the way she showed and teach my hands her mind. Folded once for truth, folded twice for care, folded thrice for letting go, and leave the rest to prayer. I stand beside my daughter's bed, night lamp painting cedar gold. I smooth her hair and bow my head, repeat the words I've always known. Bless the field and bless the town, bless the ones who hurt and heal, bless the ones we can't be around, keep their shadows real.